Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag cathysowinghappiness, in which we'll have our drawing at the end of the video. But first, let's have our shout out to Heidi, Billy, Christine, Fran, Christina's Creations, Lori, and Trudy. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to set this aside. We'll have our drawing at the end. So I'm going to bring in this book that I've used. This is where I've got my image from that I'm using today. This is called Country Flower Drawing by Beverly, Olson, and Judy, Lazzara. And I purchased this from my used bookstore here in town, and it has some lovely black and white images. And I'm going to use one of these botanicals today in the botanical flip book that we're going to make. I don't know, I shouldn't call it a flip book. It's a botanical pocket flip. I'm not sure what to call it. But anyway, this is the image that I've chosen today. So depends on the size of your image. Like this one's tall and slender, and this one is a little wider and a little shorter. That will determine the size of your cardstock. You want to have about a 1/2 inch frame all the way around your image. So I am going to just place this here so I can kind of judge where I'm going to stick it. And I'm going to bring in some corner embellishments. Now I got these corner embellishments from Joann's quite a few years ago. I'm not sure if they still have them, but that is where I purchased them from. So I'm just going to place this on, these on I should say. And I love this little design because it's so clean, and it's not really elegant. It's just clean. That's the only word I know to say about it. So I'm going to see if I can get this on here. Let's see if I can get this on. There we go. Isn't that nice? Now I'm going to go ahead. Now I've already inked around my image. I'm going to ink around this card stock, and I'm going to bring in my decorative corner rounder. I purchased this decorative corner rounder here in town. I think it was from Hobby Lobby, but I'm not sure. Once again, it wasn't recent. I've had it for a while. And I'm just going to punch my corner out. Just like this. Well, go. And one more time. And then I'm going to ink that right there. Oh, I just think that looks so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? So I have a piece of file folder. It has been coffee dyed, and I am going to place this image right in the center, once again with a 1/2 inch border all the way around. Now before I do that, I'm actually going to round the corners a little bit, and I am going to ink around the edges, front and back. So get that done here real quick. So I hope you help me spread happiness, and check back next week to see if you've won. I'm excited to see who's won this week. And my contact information will be in the description, and that's how you send me your address through my email. All right, so I think I'd like to put my image on this side. Once again, I'm putting it on my grid so I can place it the best I can. Now what we want to do is we want to place our glue on 3 sides only, leaving the top for a tuck spot. And I'm using my art glitter glue, mainly because it dries so nice and quickly. It's kind of globbed up here. It dries real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on just like that. Shut that. Now I have a little card that slips right in there nicely for our little tuck spot. I want to bring in a piece of music paper, and I'm going to place my glue. I need to wipe that off. It's kind of yucky. You don't want it to be yucky. Here we go. I'm going to put my glue right on one side, and then I'm going to lay it onto my music paper. And then we're going to trim around. Just like this. Now you don't have to put the flip part on. I have one made, actually I have two made, one made with the flip on and one without the flip. So you could use it and put it in a pocket or a belly band, a tuck spot, or you could attach it to your page and you can use it as a flip, which is really nice. I'm going to round the corners here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to see if it fits. I think I have to trim. I do. I have to trim about almost an inch off. So let's go ahead and just do that real quick here. So that I don't know what we're supposed to. Oh yeah, like that. Now. Then we're just going to ink the sides. And we're going to ink the front. Now you could actually put another image on here if you wanted to. Hadn't thought of that, but you could put another image on there. We're not going to do that right now, but you sure could. Okay. So there's our little tuck spot with our tag in it. It's still probably a little wet. Careful of that. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of paper here. And it's just a little, if I want that one on there. This one looks a little better. How about this one? It's the right colors. It's just a scrap. And I'm going to trim that off. I'm going to see how long I need to make it. I'll trim it right here. I'm going to fold it in half like this. I'm going to bring in my guillotine and I'm going to trim just to even it up so it will look much better. There we go. And then I'm going to make sure that that's the right size. It is. I'm going to bring in my corner rounder and I'm going to round the corner just so the corners don't stick out. Then I'm going to place my glue right, whoa, that's way too much glue. Okay. I'm going to place my card right on here, just like that. Get it down to the edge. Right down on the edge. Now this is where you attach it to your page. Right here, you put your glue here, you attach it to your page, and you have a flip, just like that. I made this one earlier, and I made this one as well. I love these things. I think they look fantastic. Let's have our drawing, you guys, for Happy Mail, from me to you, as my way of saying thank you for helping me spread happiness. So who's the winner this week? The winner of Happy Mail this week is Heidi W. Heidi, you've won Happy Mail from me. So please check my email address and make sure you check your email before you you check your address that you're sending me before you press send. And I invite you all to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.